Hello everybody,
Hi.
Josh and Abby here. I know we haven't put out a video in a little bit and I apologize. Things just got real crazy and I'm sure everyone knows how that feels. Today we want to talk about a couple things, but the main part is, and I know this is kind of cliche, but
Breathing.
breathe. Just breathe. Life's crazy. Life is chaotic. There's always something going on.
Overwhelming.
Every single day. You wake up and the first thing you think about is all the things you have to do in that day. And it can
Makes you not want to get out of bed.
I don't ever, no. But it's crazy and it has its ups and its downs and it can be crazy awesome and it can be crazy not awesome. And it coincides with anxiety and depression. And that seems to really be something a lot of people face, and I feel like they always have, but it's really becoming, they're putting a word to it now. And everyone's saying, I have anxiety, I have depression. And in my opinion, they're kind of teammates, anxiety and depression. When you gain anxiety or you experience anxiety, the watered down definition of it is it is rapid thought. You are becoming at war with yourself. You're repeatedly thinking one thought over and over again. What if this? What if that? How am I going to do this? How this? How that? And it is so repetition. And the thing about thoughts is if you think about it too long and you really put too much energy into one thought, especially a thought that you cannot control, it will consume you. And it will haunt you, and that will bring
everything that you think about, and just go over it over and over in your head.
Yeah, over and over again, and then depression will set in because they're gonna start saying, "Well, I can't do this. This is too much." And I experienced this. Abby experiences this, and
sure, everyone experiences it in one way or another.
And it's something that it's a self-fulfilling prophecy because you start gaining that repetition thought and it starts consuming you, and then some people either eat too much or don't eat enough, and both of those is going to mess up your blood sugar, and then you're going to have a lot less energy, so you're not going to want to get out of bed, and then you are feeding that thought, and that thought is going to continue to consume you. And the reason we are saying this is when in doubt, when all of these things are happening, just breathe.
Allow yourself to take a minute, break it down, bring it down to baseline. Like say, okay, what's going on right now? What can I control and what can I not control? You can't worry about the things you can't control because there's nothing you can do about it. So focus on the things that you can do right now in this moment, and try to just get everything else out of your head, or at least put pause on it. Put a little pin in that for later. Worry about what you need to worry about now. Take a deep breath. Whenever I'm at work, I get super overwhelmed. We serve. It can get stressful. And so I will go to the bathroom and I take a deep breath. And I'm like, okay, right now I only have 3 tables. 2 of them have food. 1's cashing out. I'm okay. I'm fine. Don't be so stressed out. And then I calm down and I'm okay. But it's that reminder. It's that take a deep breath, bring it all together. You're okay.
Just breathe and prioritize. And that's something that I'm still learning, is prioritizing those thoughts. Instead of letting it manifest in you, prioritize them. What can you control, first of all? And inside of that thought process of what you can control, what do you need to do first? So instead of letting it scatter itself across that mind of yours, prioritize it, put it in a filing cabinet. Okay, this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3, and you will step by step, breath by breath, get through this, whatever it might be. Because if you are stressing about something and it is taking up all of your mental capacity and is draining you of your positive energy, think of it as in, is this going to affect you in a year, 2 years from now? Chances are it probably won't. And if it does, it's not going to affect you later down the road, 5 years, 10 years, whatever. What is happening now is happening now, but the now is never gonna always be today.
It's never gonna stay.
It's never gonna stay. And so the thought process of breathing is we all breathe. We breathe whether we think about it or we don't think about it. Our bodies are breathing, but the breathing is happening either way. So when you focus on breathing, you are calming down your body.
Slows your heart rate.
And in turn, your mind will follow. Your mind will then slow down. Okay. Just all comes down. And you're able to then prioritize what you're freaking out about. Because a lot of the times in anxiety, people that suffer anxiety don't even know what they're freaking out about. There's this little picture I saw on Facebook once, and it was like my brain, oh my God, it's too much. And you're like, I'm literally doing nothing. Yeah, too much. And that's kind of what anxiety is. This is just too much. I'm not doing anything, but it's too much.
And if you have all this stuff going on in your head and you're trying to do something and you're just like going through, I don't know, you got a lot going on, right? You're trying to do all this stuff at once and then you end up like not doing it right and messing it up. Well, if you take a breath and you take a step back, you're like, okay, well, this is what I have to do. Either way, I have the same amount of time. I might as well go through it right, slowly, make sure I do it right, and then, you're good. It's not as overwhelming. It's not as stressful. Did that make sense?
It does. So when in doubt, just breathe and focus on it. Focus on breathing in and focus on breathing out. When you're breathing in all of what you want, all of the things that the good intentions, the good vibes, everything you want in that body. And when you breathe out, you're releasing all the toxins, all of that scatterbrain that is going on in there that you don't want in there. And you focus on it and you actually picture it coming in and coming out. It does something. It works.
It does. Do it a couple times, Don't just take one deep breath, it still does something, but keep going, Focus on it for like a good minute. Just breathe. And you're like a new person.
We're new people every day. That's the crazy part about it. We're new people every day.
Always changing.
So that's what I want you all to take away from this today. If you are feeling like things are crazy, I know it's cliche to say, but breathe.
Just breathe.
You're terrible. Folks, if you like this video and any other video that we have made, please let us know. If you think that any of these points that we are coming up with or we have talked about are helping you or you think will help anybody you know.
Or if you have any ideas, if there's something that you want us to talk about.
For sure.
That would be awesome.
Comment, message directly.
Absolutely.
We are very much happy to help. And we're looking for practice clients as well. Anyone who wants to sit down and just kind of talk about their stuff, happy to do it. So do not hesitate to shoot us a message, throw a like down, and we will see you all soon. Have a fantastic Memorial Day and a great rest of your weekend.
Don't forget to breathe.
Don't forget to breathe.